The Fairbanks Morse Model 32 two-cylinder diesel engine is a durable, low-speed stationary power unit that reflects the strength of early 20th century American engineering. As a smaller variant of the larger Model 32 series, it retains the same reliable design, featuring a 12-inch bore and delivering 80 to 150 horsepower depending on configuration. Its robust cast-iron frame, large flywheels, and simple mechanics made it ideal for continuous operation in power plants, water facilities, and remote industrial sites. Renowned for reliability, ease of maintenance, and long service life, the two-cylinder Model 32 was built to run for extended periods with minimal oversight. Today it remains a celebrated example of vintage industrial machinery, admired by collectors and enthusiasts for its rugged design and historical significance. The Fairbanks Morse Model 32 is a rugged, two-stroke, water-cooled diesel engine made primarily of cast iron and introduced in the early 20th century. It came in two main versions, the 12 bore, 15 inches stroke, 40 to 50 horsepower per cylinder, and the larger 14 bore, 17 inches stroke, 60 to 75 horsepower per cylinder, with the latter displacing up to 2,617 cubic inches per cylinder. Operating at 257 to 360 revolutions per minute, the engine used port-controlled airflow instead of intake or exhaust valves. Starting was achieved with 250 psi compressed air, and fuel was injected at 2,000 psi, igniting via 500 psi compression heat. With minimal moving parts and a fuel efficiency of 0.39 pounds per horsepower per hour, the Model 32 became known for its simplicity, power, and reliability. Widely used in power generation, irrigation mills, and factories, the Model 32 often ran for decades with proper maintenance. Roller bearings were replaced every 10,000 hours, and full overhauls occurred around 40,000 hours. Production lasted into the 1940s, with many units operating into the 1970s. A few, like those in Quincy, Illinois, still run today. Preserved examples occasionally roar back to life, a testament to the enduring legacy of Fairbanks Morse's industrial engineering. The Gardner 6XL is a legendary 10.45-liter six-cylinder diesel engine, celebrated for its exceptional efficiency, durability, and smooth operation. With fuel consumption as low as 0.330 pounds/bhp per hour and thermal efficiency over 40%, it remains a benchmark in diesel engineering. Designed for closed-circuit or fuel cooling, the 6XL is still trusted worldwide in yachts, workboats, and classic vehicles for its unmatched reliability and performance.
Too lazy to build a crank. So put throttle back in the run position, set the idle cam.
The Gersonen U4 is a rare 9-cylinder, air-cooled diesel radial engine originally developed before World War II for tanks and amphibious vehicles like LVTs. With only around 2,200 units produced, it stands out as one of the few diesel radial designs ever made. The engine has a 1,021 cubic inch displacement and produced 360 to 380 horsepower in aircraft configuration. Though most surviving examples, like this one, are tank variants, these are identified by a flat mounting face and front support not found on aircraft versions. After the war, many were repurposed for civilian use in lumber mills, mines, and oyster boats, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. Advanced for its time, the Gersonen U4 features 9 individual fuel injection pumps driven by a wedge and roller throttle ring, eliminating the need for a rack and preventing runaway conditions. It includes a dry sump lubrication system, edge-type filters, and manual or electric priming. Starting is handled by an inertia starter, often adapted from a Wright R3350 motor, and the compression release system aids hand cranking in cold starts. Though known for oil leaks due to obsolete O-rings in the water lines vents, the engine runs reliably and cool underwater. Despite the complexity of maintenance, it remains a prized piece of vintage diesel and radial engine history. The Gardner 5LW is a 5-cylinder, 7.0-liter naturally aspirated diesel engine renowned for its durability, smooth operation, and long-term reliability. Producing around 78 bhp at 1,500 revolutions per minute, it was widely used in yachts, workboats, and classic vehicles. Although production ended in the mid-1990s, reconditioned units and parts are still available through specialists. Its global reputation, possibly extending to regions like Thailand, keeps the 5LW in use today, making it a trusted choice for enthusiasts and professionals alike. The Slavia 16 horsepower is a classic single-cylinder diesel engine from the Czech Republic, known for its rugged construction and reliable performance. With a horizontal cylinder and slow-revving, air-cooled design, it produces 16 horsepower through a large flywheel and sturdy crankshaft, ideal for driving water pumps, grain mills, and generators. Its deep, rhythmic exhaust note and steady operation reflect its simple yet powerful engineering. Despite its age, the Slavia 16 horsepower remains widely used, especially in Southeast Asia, valued for its durability, ease of maintenance, and dependable operation in remote or demanding conditions. The 1923 Fairbanks Morse Model engine marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of internal combustion technology. Developed during Fairbanks Morse's transition from early oil engines to diesel power, the YZ series, introduced in 1950, featured higher compression ratios and ran on low-cost engine panels. These semi-diesels required external heat to start, but were significantly more efficient and powerful than earlier designs. Tri-State Gas Engine and Tractor Association of Portland, Indiana, where remains a centerpiece of advantages on the show, a living tribute to early 20th century American engineering. The McGear Droids 5.8 diesel engine is a rugged, air-cooled engine series developed by McGear Droids, widely known for powering the McGear Droids Jupiter military truck during the Cold War. Renowned for reliability in harsh environments, especially cold climates, the engine's air-cooled design eliminated the need for liquid cooling, reducing the risk of freezing and coolant failure. One notable variant, the F8L714A, produced around 178 horsepower at 2,300 revolutions per minute, offering strong torque and performance for logistics, construction, and military operations. Bay. Built for durability and field serviceability, the V8 engines were easy to maintain and ideal for remote or wartime use. Their longevity and simplicity made them a staple in both military and civilian roles. The collaboration between McGear and Boltz AG, a leader in air-cooled diesel technology, resulted in an engine that exemplified mid-20th century German engineering. Even today, the McGear Droids V8 remains a symbol of dependable diesel performance and innovation. Welcome to the stationary engine bay at the Red Rain Farm Museum in Colchester, Connecticut. In this one-of-a-kind exhibit, vintage stationary engines, some over a century old, are brought back to life in motion and sound. Visitors are treated to a rare experience. Multiple restored engines are running simultaneously, showcasing the power and rhythm of early internal combustion technology. Startup of several engines, their massive capabilities coming in unison. These early gasoline and kerosene engines were once essential to farms and the mine industry, powering belt-driven equipment like pumps, grinders, and saws. Each sits on its own foundation, ready to demonstrate how mechanical energy is distributed across rail operations. Featured engines. First on display is a multi-cylinder Fairbanks Morse Model, renowned in the early 20th century for its smooth, reliable performance. Its steady, idle, and rhythmic exhaust control time on such machines were the backbone of farming. Instantly recognizable by the internet of firing and clapping doubles. These fuel-efficient engines fire only when needed, making them ideal for lightweight tasks. such as water pumping and small tooling. Their alternating rhythms create a mesmerizing mechanical soundtrack. The living room. A panoramic view of the shed reveals rows of engines, some gleaming in original factory paint, others probably wearing the patina of age. All are linked to authentic belt-control systems, ready to power tools, just as they did a century ago. More than just machines. This exhibit isn't just about static artifacts. It's about motion, sound, and purpose. Hearing these engines run under load offers a vivid look at how they powered saws, dryers, and water pumps across rural America. At the Zagray Farm Museum, these historic engines don't just sit, they speak, telling the story of early mechanical innovation through their chugs, clacks, and whirs. The 276 cubic inch Flathead Ford V8 is a performance-modified version of Ford's classic Flathead engine, popular from 1932 to 1953. Built using a Mercury crankshaft and overboard cylinders, it offered more power than the stock 249 CI, making it a favorite among hot rodders, especially in the late 1940s and early 50s. Its simple flathead design and strong aftermarket support, featuring parts from Radial, this made it ideal for tuning with upgrades like dual carbs, high compression heads, and performance modes. The 276 remains a hot rod icon for its power, style, and historical legacy.